That's a pretty good amount. So, today I'm going to teach you how to tie a tie. Several different ways, actually. Even girls should know how to tie a tie. It's a good thing to know. And an article by Michael Solomon and Punum Anand stated that it is approached as a modern manifestation of a timeless occurrence. Or if you don't want to wear a tie, it's still nice to be able to help a loved father, son, whoever you want to help out, get ready for big day. The 3 knots I'm going to show today, there's 2 popular ones and one that's a bit more adventurous. And if you guys can see, I'll hold it up. There is the 4-in-hand, the Windsor, and then my adventurous one, the Trinity. First one I'm going to show you is the 4-in-hand knot. Ties.com sees it as popular, slender, and versatile. So I'm going to show you with my tie here. For the 4-in-hand knot, you use the big part of the tie. And tieatie.net says that your tie should be the widest part hits the top of your belt. So about here. But because we're using this to tie the tie, you have to make it longer. So I think each knot has kind of a rhythm to it. In this one, I say around, around, up and down. So around, around, up, and down. And that one's pretty simple. You'll have to forgive me, I don't have a mirror, so use that as your visual. An article by Jennifer Craig says that uniforms are all about control, not only the social self, but also the inner self in its formation. This is proved true by a study in 2007 called You Are What You Wear. It found that people that wear formal attire feel more authoritative, trustworthy, and competent. So I think that's pretty cool to be able to change how you feel about yourself based on what you wear. The second tie I'm going to teach you is the Windsor. This one is also very popular, and Ties.com describes this one as classical, triangular, and symmetrical. I think it's kind of nice because I might have a slight OCD tendencies, and so this one is very, when done right, it's very symmetrical and nice looking. So this one is a bit more complicated, but still, I'll do it slow, so try to follow on. Again, you make it longer. This is a bigger knot, so I'm going to make it very longer. For this one, you still go over. So across, up, to the side, and then across, up, to the side. Try to make sure you guys can see this. Across, up, and through. So, excuse me for my messiness, but the Windsor should look something like that. The interesting thing about the Windsor is that it was named after the Duke of Windsor, but he didn't actually tie a Windsor tie. He actually tied a 4-in-hand, but he had specialty designed, thicker ties that made it look like this. So this was the public's response to imitate his way of his knotting. The third is my more adventurous knot, and it's called the Trinity knot. I like this because in this day and age, we all kind of want to stick out to our future employers. Like, if you go to a job fair, maybe adding this as a touch to start a conversation or just something more to do that makes you stand out. Ties.com describes this one as round, unique, and memorable, so I think that would be a good thing to be rememberable during a job fair. So when I looked at these, the Trinity is actually kind of like the Windsor, but it's backwards. So instead of using the big part of your tie, you can use the little part. So kind of measure that out. The little part leads over or across, up, and to the side, across, up, and to the side, across, up, and then it's still going to go to the side. This is kind of like where the Windsor ends. It would be the big part here. But you're still going to go to the side. Let's see if we can add a little more. To the side. Then you're going to go back across, and that loop that you just made. So like when you stick it there, it creates this. When you come back, ooh, it's hard to do without a mirror. But that, believe it or not, that's how it's supposed to be tied. And if I had a mirror, it would come out looking like this one, which I think that's pretty cool to be able to say, or to wear. I mean, it still looks professional, but, so, excuse me, I badly tied tie. Not all knots are created equal, though. If you're going to a very, very professional kind of meeting, probably not best to wear a Trinity knot. Go with a Windsor or even a four in hand. The article, What Your Tie Has to Say About You, by the company by Management Today, says that while the right tie can give you identity, gravitas, and style, the wrong one can instantly brand you as a loser. So just make sure that you have that in mind when picking your tie that you want to wear for a event. Maybe try to suit it towards your event. I might not be able to teach everyone the importance of tying and the different knots, but I hope that you guys can pass these on to other people and maybe even go learn more about it. There's many different kinds of knots. So, thank you.